Okay. So we're going to do the ham sandwiches first. Ham sandwiches first.
Ham sandwiches first. No, I don't think it is. Boys will call more so than they ever did so. Saturday was going to take one of the bones, so I finally told my son, they're trying to get together because they want to be together. So how they normally.
Right here.
Got it? Looks like y'all did a good job on that. That's better.
Gene, when he has made various jokes, whether they are of us or about us or about someone else, or have been a victim of one of his little roasting ceremonies in the past. Not that I've been scarred, of course, by any of them. But this is a time for us to kind of give a little back. What's the old adage? If you sow to the wind, you will reap the... Someone help me there? Anyway, what we're going to do is open the floor here in a minute, but we wanted to start it off with a poem that we wrote in particular about our esteemed father's career.
This is a story about a man named Gene. 34 years of teaching made him look like Mr. Clean.
It all started at Carter High in 1967. He began teaching math and thought he was in heaven.
He started his coaching career as a Raceland Ram. Since no one else would do it, he helped the track team out of a jam.
His first trip to the state championship came before he was an old-timer. He made it on the legs of famed hurdler Norman Picklesheimer.
In 1973, at the tender age of 29, Gene became a principal and everything was fine.
Then along came three boys, adding to the family flair. So he moved back to Louisville and began to lose all his hair.
So he became principal at CAL, but decided not to linger. Things were going great until he dropped that piano on his finger.
So it's off to South Oldham Middle where Gino decides to go, where if you don't do well in his class, you'll be sitting in the back row.
You'd better do your homework and score well on the perfect 40s test, or it'll call your parents that night to tell them that you're not doing your best.
In the fall of 1990, he decided there wasn't enough to do, so he started coaching cross country at Portland, where the sport there was new.
Now he goes to the state championship nearly every year. During that final race, Key is his final cheer.
From teaching, he is retiring in the year 2001. Gene, if you start organizing your buttons now, 10 years from now, you'll be done.
we would like to do, we'll kind of mix it up here a little bit, but one of the things in the invitations for this party that you received was a request for, we were making a scrapbook for any kinds of memories or any types of well wishes that you would have for Gene on his retirement. So we've got that made here already from the ones that people have brought. What we'd like to do is read a couple of those off and on. What we'd also like to do is open it up here to the floor, I guess in an open mic format. We know there's a number of you that we've already talked to that are interested in maybe saying something or imparting a little bit of wisdom here. So we thought we'd just kind of open it up, and then as we go, read a few of these.
And when things started to heat up politically there, and believe me, back in the old days, if you're in Eastern Kentucky County, you know where politics is school. I mean, you really don't see it so much here in rural Kentucky, but if you ever worked in a rural county where the superintendent's really is kind of a political kingpin, you realize how much